So, yeah, welcome back for another video, guys. This is a voiceover, so that's why it may sound a bit different. So what's going on is, you may be asking what we're doing. So, as you can see, we're in the dung pit. The cattle area is above, and the way we do it, this is our system. We scrape down in, and that's how we get the dung. So, yeah, you may be asking, why are we doing this? Well, back when we were milking cows, it was like slurry, so you didn't need to do anything. You didn't need to move it, pile it, nothing. But because we have beef cattle, and obviously the dung and everything is quite solid now and stuff like that, because we used to do clamp silage when we had when we used to do milking, so obviously the dung was more runny, not much waste, so there wasn't much silage or straw, whatever, so on in the dung. Obviously we're using ring feeders now to feed bales, and there is a bit of wastage, unfortunately, but that's due to cows being a bit fussy. But you can see here what we're doing is we're moving the muck. We normally do this maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, depends how much is there. My uncle kind of did this, and I was like, you know what, I haven't recorded this, I might as well record some footage and something different. So we're piling up the dung here, because what we're doing, we're moving it away, because the dung is quite solid. It'll pile up after a long time, it'll pile up, and that means then you have to move it, because it'll pile up in the end right up to the gap where you scrape, and then it'll just be up to there. So what we're doing, we're moving it away, putting it in a pile in a corner here where we normally put it, pile it up all winter. If we have a few frosty mornings that's fairly dry, we will go and spread it on a few dry fields that we have, but otherwise we don't bother. The mid-in is big enough. I mean, we used to milk, I think it was 60 to 70 milking cows, maybe more, and this was full to the brim by springtime, so you can definitely hold a bit of beef cow's dung. As well, it also helps it with, if there's silage or straw in there, it decomposes. As I was saying, when you put it in a pile, if there's some silage, waste silage, straw and whatnot in there, you put it in a pile like we're doing here, it decomposes a lot faster, a lot quicker, and by springtime it's some real good quality dung. And when you're loading it in the dung spreader springtime, it's steaming hot, so you know it's really doing the work, and by then it's good stuff. We could maybe do with a slurry tanker, because we do have a bit of slurry down the bottom there of the pit, and we do have, when it rains, there's more that comes, so it would be nice to have a slurry tanker, but unfortunately we don't have enough work for a slurry tanker, you know, considering how much slurry there's only like maybe 2 loads there with a 1300 gallon tanker, maybe, if that, and maybe a load or 2 during summertime as well, so there's no point. And yeah, so that's what we're doing there, is we're just piling it up, and because it's not slurry, we have to move it away. And yeah, you can see my uncle there is just tipping a bit of dung, and you can see then we go alongside of the wall, push it all up into a corner, and then we finish off by doing that. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have to tell you guys. If there is something else I need to go over, I will do another voiceover during the video, so enjoy the rest of the video, and again, enjoy the video. Bye for now. you can see what we're doing here now. We've got the bale spike on the tractor. You see we rinsed out the bucket after moving back the dung there, or piling up the midden, because you want to make sure to wash your bucket, because if you have any dung that stays in the bucket, it will rot your bucket. It's deadly to keep dung or anything like that in the bucket, because it will rot it away very fast. So we tend to just rinse it out with some bucket and water. As you can see what we're doing here now, got my uncle there. I forgot my pocket knife, otherwise I would unwrap the bale myself. Typical me, come down the farm with no pocket knife, and yeah, on the day I need it as well. So you can see my uncle there cutting off the wrap with a big bale. This bale is a 2-year-old silage bale, and you may be able to see, I know some comments I'm going to get, oh, there's so much waste there, why don't you just buy a bale handler or a pair of soft hands or whatever. I use a pair of soft hands for using the bales instead of spiking and patching them in summertime. Well, you can see that I'm showing you guys there's no waste on the other side of the bale, so it's only on the front. Bear in mind, this bale is 2 years old. It's a 2-year-old bale from silage 2 years ago. I believe it's a first cut, could be a second cut, I'm not quite sure, but there's only a bit of waste on the front, so it's not too bad. And our first year-old bales, or this year-old bales actually, this year bales, they've got literally second to none waste. They've got a bit of mould, like white stuff, white mould on the front, but that's literally just nothing, that's literally nothing. So yeah, I need to explain a bit more in depth why we don't use it. I need to do a total video, I think, on it. But yeah, so you can see here I am going to open the gate here, and typical me, but yeah, this gate is very heavy and you have to lift it up a little bit, because it's so heavy you have to lift it up to be able to pull the latch out. So yeah, it's soaking wet outside as well, it's raining, and but yeah, we're just giving the cows a bale here. See my uncle coming in here now, the bale, and yeah, just gonna give the cows a bale, and then you will see here later on in the video we are gonna bring some bales up from, we call the river. Obviously we're not getting bales from the river, but that's the way we say it, because there is a river right by where we stack bales. I know could be a bit dangerous if we have floods, the river could take away the bales, but no, luckily we haven't had it happen to us yet, and hopefully it won't. But the river is further enough down, I think, and I don't think the river will come all the way up to there if it does flood.
Silage, eh?
It's been close, but I don't think it will anyway. Hope not. I'm showing you there now is some good stuff, like it's some good quality stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's enough talking for a little bit now, I think, and enjoy the next part of the video. How's it come over now? So yeah, we're now down at the bale stack, which is, as I was saying, down by the river. Now all of these bales now are 2-year-old bales, except for maybe one. And you may be able to hear I'm breathing fairly heavily, or I might be out of breath a little bit. Well, that's because I ran down the road to be able to film this little part before my uncle came down to get a few bales, and it was raining fairly heavy, and yeah, so I ran down the road. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to say that, and so yeah, I got my uncle coming down there now, gonna get, I think he ended up getting 2 bales, I think, from you. As I'm saying there, we like to get a few bales from you every couple of days, and bring them up to the yard there ready, so we don't need to mess about in the mornings or whatever. Luckily enough, this was afternoon and I was able to film this. So yeah, I don't really have much to film for you guys in the winter, unfortunately, on the farm, and I'm really looking for springtime to showing you guys everything that's going on from spring to, again, hopefully winter time. I'm not going to be around on the farm probably so much in the summer this year, because, well, I'll probably be out working most likely for a contractor, so you may see some video footage from there. Hopefully by then I'll have a GoPro, and I might do a few odd videos there to keep you updated. But yeah, I'm going to be pretty sad, to be honest. I'm not going to be able to come down the farm as often, but I'm hoping to still come down every weekend, hopefully. That is the plan. So yeah, guys, so my uncle here is taking up a bale. You can see it's fairly wet here, it's not too bad. But I don't think you'd get stuck here. Not easy anyway. It's fairly solid stuff. So what we do then, springtime, or this spring now, we should end up using all of these bales and start the second stack, which is all this year's bales. And what we'll do springtime, once the chain arrows are back on the 390, we'll then chain arrow this part, ready for stacking bales summertime. That's the plan. And yeah, anyway guys, I just want to say that I don't think there's an outro on this. I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please do subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I don't know, by the time this video is going out, we'll hit 700 subs, but we're very, very close. And yeah, hit the like button. If you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free to ask in the comment section down below. Feel free to ask, I'll be sure to answer you guys back. Any video suggestions you want to see, real life farm or model farm videos, comment down below. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the clip. See you in the next one, guys. I guess some wood maybe, but we just chuck that in the mid in then, but it's not that much waste, so you know, we're all fine. So there will be a video coming up soon where I explain why, and you know, give a good explanation and hopefully make you guys understand.